with that. I don't know what that has to do with anything. I honestly don't care because when I talk to them, well, it seems like it's been over 2 years ago since I've talked with them. So why in the world would I want to have to do anything with them? I just don't get it. That's not my business. Well, it is my business because it's about me. So how could that not be my business? Because if I'm in the conversation, that means I'm in the conversation. And that also means it's my business. Because, like I said, I'm in the conversation. So, what are we really talking about here? No, it's not on yet. Why would I press start? Why would I press go live? And we're having a serious conversation. That's just a hill of beans. I'm Hercules the shark. I'm an educated shark. I went to multiple schools of learning, okay? Like under the water. I also check out books from the library, from the human libraries on dry land. I have one of those universal library cards where I can check out multiple books under the water, and like I said before, those fancy schmancy yacht people, they come in their fancy schmancy yachts, and what they do is lower the books that I checked out from the public libraries in this really water compressed clear container, and that's how I get my books. No different from how I get my food when I'm ordering on DoorDash, Amazon, Grubhub. It's all the same. Look, we gotta have a buffer because not all humans are down with intermingling with sharks, such as myself, who are real well-read, well-versed, and all that cool stuff that you fancy schmancy online people say. You know, humans are smart, but I'm just as smart. So I put myself comfortably in that category. That's all I have to say about that. So while you guys sit back there and figure out who's important or not, I'll let you take that over to the dinner table because I've got important things to do. Like I've got a show to run. I've got a sea of people, pun intended, who want my attention. Attention. Or should I say, I want their attention. Why would I want their attention when they're coming to see me? Isn't that how that works? They're coming in to see me, Hercules the shark, so that means they want my attention. They're coming to see me for a reason. They're not coming over here just to be nosy. They're coming over here to see what a cool shark like me has to say, because there's nobody on the planet, under the sea, or probably in any other planet that's out there floating around in space that's gonna be quite like me. How about that? So as I was saying, my library books come from dry land, no different from how I receive my food from DoorDash, Grubhub, Uber Eats, and the such. Now, when I get my packages from Amazon, the same thing applies, but we do have an Amazon here underwater. What's the guy name who runs all the Amazons around the world? It's not Morgan Freeman. No, it's not Morgan Freeman. Oh my goodness, could you imagine if Morgan Freeman ran Amazon and was the owner of Amazon? He'd be like, "Hi, I'm Morgan Freeman, and I'm gonna help make sure you get all your packages in a timely fashion because I'm Morgan Freeman and I'm smart and my voice is really cool, so everybody will always order packages from me because I'm Morgan Freeman." So what I'm saying is that's how I get my things. But as I was saying, we do have an Amazon here under the water. But why would I order stuff from Amazon Prime under the water? I want to get all the good stuff that you humans all get every day. You have the Amazon Blue Light Special. Is that a thing? Amazon Blue Light Special? Or is that for like Walmart? We had a Walmart down here. We don't have one close in our area. Well, at least to me. Cause I'm saying, if I gotta get out of my car, go in my car and drive for over 40 minutes to get to a Walmart, that's not a local location. You wanna talk about what's considered a local location for me? We've got a mom and pop restaurant around the corner. Now that's a local location, guys. So if I want to get some waffles and some biscuits and some eggs and some Coca-Cola classic soda pop, all I gotta do is walk out of my house, hit the corner a couple times, and I'm there. I mean, now that is close proximity to success. I mean, when I'm hungry, I can just walk out of my door, walk a couple of blocks, and I'm already there at the diner. How many people like going to the diner? You know, the mom and pop diners where they play the happy music and they have the good smelling food and some of the dishes are cracked, but you don't care that the dishes are cracked or the mugs are chipped and the floor might be just a smidge dirty because you know when you go in there, you're gonna get some good food to eat. Now, I'm a shark of many diversities. Now, when I say many diversities, my cool people who are gathered around under the sea, I mean I am not limiting myself to just one thing. Like the typical untrained sharks swimming around here. I'm a trained shark. I went to shark school and shark college and shark university, so I'm very intelligent. So I'm going to try to segue back to what I was talking about in the first place. How I get my things down here under the sea. What's going on, all of my cool peeps? Welcome into Hercules the Sharkfish Fry Friday. Oh, so adorable. I'm adorable. I'm a male shark and I'm adorable. Thank you for your comment. What's going on, Tarsus? Hi, Finn. Bam. Welcome in. So that's how I get my things under the sea. Why would I waste my time always ordering stuff from Amazon underwater when you human people seem to have all the best stuff on dry land? For example, I'm planning movie night today with my bros because it's my turn to pick a movie finally. But this time it's going to be a guy's night out. Grandma's not going to be around. Grandma's going to be somewhere else in the other part of the house with her friends. And it's just going to be me and my brothers and my neighbors having a good time. So in the survey, I want you guys to help me pick out what we should watch today for a guy's night out. We've got Attack of the Killer Tomatoes. We've got Super Mario Brothers and Tarzan. What in the Tarzan? I don't even know why you guys are suggesting Tarzan to be a movie. Look, I don't want Tarzan to win. I should say that because now that I said I don't want Tarzan movie to win, you'll probably make sure that the Tarzan movie wins. The movie I want to see is the Super Mario Brothers, but my brother wants to see some Tarzan, and my neighbor wants to see Attack of the Killer Tomatoes. That's the whole reason I've got 3 choices, because if we're on the survey, choice A would be Super Mario Brothers, choice B would be Super Mario Brothers, and choice C would be the Super Mario Brothers. But that's not how a survey goes. You gotta have options, apparently. So I see you guys voting in the survey, and it's a disappointment to see that anyone wanted to see Tarzan. Have any of you people seen Tarzan? I mean, there's a wild man swinging around on trees going, oh, I'm like, dude, you're gonna wake up everybody. I think that's what Tarzan is about. I only saw a small amount of Tarzan on the commercial. And Tarzan, from what I'm gathering, is about a wild man swinging through the trees, waking up everybody like a rooster. Perhaps that's what it's about. Is Tarzan, you got human versions of a rooster. Roosters crow in the morning. Rah, 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 rah. Time to get up. Rooster did his job, now it's going back to sleep. Perhaps that's what Tarzan is. Oh, everybody wake up and get to work. I'm Tarzan, the rooster person. Get up. Yeah. So maybe I will check it out if it wins. Have you guys seen this movie called Tarzan? Is it really about what I think it is? Speaking of packages, the fancy schmancy yacht people will be coming to our house today because we ordered some more Pizza Hut. We don't really have Pizza Hut down here, although we do have pizza restaurants under the sea. At least where I live underwater, I don't see any Pizza Huts. You know, it's a special thing. Not all you human people want to open up a franchise down here, and I don't know why. I've been being a fish and a shark ambassador for almost a year now, and you mean to tell me since I've been on here, not too many more restaurants want to come down here and build a building? I thought some of you corporate people were greedy and liked to make money and did whatever it took. So why don't you do whatever it takes and build a restaurant down here so I don't have to always wait for the fancy schmancy yacht people to deliver my food? Lately, my food's been coming late. And it's been cold, not because it's in the water, Hercules. Don't get smart with me. The food is cold because word on the curb is the fancy schmancy yacht people are having technical issues with getting the yachts transferred over to be robots. So they're saying that Uber Eats and Lyft and all those other food service people, they're trying to get robots to drive the yachts. And so they're clashing with the Titans, pun intended. So it's delaying my orders. I don't know what's going on up there. You guys know anything about the fancy schmancy yacht people delivering DoorDash and Uber Eats to the people who live underwater and on islands? Have you guys' orders been late? Look, I know it's wintertime. It's wintertime all around the world. Remember that last time, maybe 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago, who knows how many weeks ago, okay? When we had that cyclone tornado, and it messed up everything over here. You know, it knocked out the circuits, it knocked out the internet. I thought we were going to completely lose power. So I understand that completely. Yeah, we're in the wintertime, but protocol serves to show me that when you're delivering food, especially pizza, aren't you supposed to have those little carriers where you put the pizza in the little foldy things and it keeps the food warm? Well, why isn't any of that happening? Now, when I got some pizza, they just had my pizza in the carrier, and they lowered it down into the water, and it didn't have a warming container. Yeah, I think it's called a warming container. My pizzas didn't come in the warming container. So how it goes is this. I order my food from Pizza Hut, from you human people. They get it sent out on a fancy schmancy yacht. The fancy schmancy yacht people give me my food. They put my pizzas in the food warmer. They put that warmer in a clear box, and they seal it up because it's waterproof and water pressure proof. Then they lower my food down over their yacht. And then I wait there, I unhook everything, you know, And then I take my pizzas out of the food warmer, I shove the food warmer back in the container, I tug on the rope, or I push the button. It all depends on how fancy schmancy their yachts are. Some fancy schmancy people have doorbells right under the belly of their fancy schmancy yacht. So I can push the doorbell to let them know, ding, hey, I'm done, here's the food, and I'll put the money in there, and they'll bring everything up. But they haven't been warming up my food lately. Chile, what's going on? Hyphen, bam. I'm talking about how lately when I order food from you human people, my pizzas have been getting cold, and I don't know what's going on. Pizza Hut, you got one more chance. I'm ordering pizza tonight because it's my guys' night out. We're watching movies, and if my pizza's cold again, I'm gonna have to use one of my passes from my insurance punch card, grow legs like Ariel, walk on dry land, and talk to the Pizza Hut corporate face to face, or should I say face to fin. I'm tired of running into food situations. First it was Wendy's, and I don't even want to get into talking about Wendy's. I am not going to talk about Wendy's. Pizza Hut, do not let me down. I don't know what's wrong with you guys, but you're slacking, and I'm not going to blame everything on winter. The snow's gone down here. So if the snow's gone down here under the water for us, I'm quite sure the snow's doing something up there on dry land for you people. Surely not everybody is still locked in the house trying to get out because the snow's everywhere. I highly doubt that. Okay, so don't give me that excuse. But if you try to give me that excuse, you better give me a steep discount. For example, I'm ordering 5 large pizza supremes, okay? So if something's wrong with my order, you're gonna take off half price. You're gonna get me 2 free Coca-Colas. I'm not coming out of here without a fight. I'm gonna get something for my trouble. Perhaps that's what I should have did last time. I should have put my fin down and said, hey, these pizzas are cold. I demand a discount. Now, I'm not going to be unbelievably cheap and say, oh, give me a full refund, because people have to eat. People have to make a living. Okay? They have to make a living. So I won't ask for a full refund, but I want a discount. Pay me for my trouble, at least that. So I'm keeping my fins crossed that Pizza Hut and I won't have to come into a conversation to figure things out, because we all don't need that. It just doesn't make any sense. Hold on a second, my phone's ringing. Why does my phone ring every time I'm on the live stream? I think people do this on purpose. They're like, oh yeah, Hercules the Shark comes on Fish Fry Fridays at 5 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So let's telephone him so we can bother him. Hey, what's going on? Welcome in, people. Thank you so much for pushing the like button. It means a lot. Welcome to Hercules the Shark Fish Fry Friday. It's your boy Hercules the Shark, back by popular demand. Just a second. Hello? No. I know. I'm talking about you right now. You guys, it's the Pizza Hut people. They're on the line right now. So that means they're listening to me. I knew they were watching. Pizza Hut is on the line. Hello? Well, I'm sorry too. I don't want to have to tell these fine people to stop shopping at Pizza Hut because you guys can't get your act together. You cannot. Okay? Beautiful. Thank you so much. You know what? I'll let everyone know. I'm actually talking with you right now on the phone. We're live. So that means you're watching me. Okay. Goodbye. You guys, that was Pizza Hut. Pizza Hut was just on the phone, so like I said, that meant they were watching, and they probably still are listening. They said they apologized for having some issues with the pizzas, and they promised to give me the food quick, fast, and early. I'll take a pizza. I'll take it early. And then they're going to give me a 50% off coupon for my trouble. I'm cool. I can work with that. I'm Hercules the Shark. I'm a nice shark, you know? I'm reliable. So shouts out to Pizza Hut for calling in. We've got some surveys here to read. What are you guys picking? What's wrong with you people? Why are you still voting for Tarzan? Who is voting for Tarzan? Are you brave enough to type in the chat, I voted for Tarzan? Attack of the Killer Tomatoes is at 14%. Super Mario Brothers movie is at 57%. Here. And somebody is voting for Tarzan. What's wrong with you people? Tarzan is at 29%. That's too close to 57%. We're already 20 minutes into the show, and it's just like I already pushed the start button. How in the world did we go into this live stream with 20 minutes going? Well, due to my contractual obligation, LA wants me to say the schedule, so I guess I'm gonna say the schedule. Monday through Fridays, you get the cow. Wednesdays is an intentionally very long live stream show with Baskethead. You get on the mothership with Baskethead for whatever odd reason and fly around the sun. That's just downright crazy. Who's getting on the mothership with Baskethead? Who's really getting on that thing? He's getting in a sardine can with sunglasses on, driving around in space. What's wrong with you people? And Baskethead gets an audience. So Wednesdays is Baskethead. Thursdays is LA Freestyle Thursdays, where she shows up as herself. And Friday, the moment you've been waiting for, forget the other days, it's your boy, Hercules the Shark. Fish Fry Fridays. Oh, this is the shark. This is Basho. This is Basho. This is the shark. Moo, moo, bark, bark, moo, moo, bark, bark. This is the shark. This is Basho. This is Basho. This is the shark. Moo, moo, bark, bark, moo, moo, bark, bark. Ah! Feel the power. I feel the power. Every time I sing that song, it makes me super excited. I'm Hercules the Shark. I like to sing that song when I'm going to the gym. I hope you all go to the gym. Work out, lift weights, pump some iron, get strong, because your body isn't going to exercise itself unless there's something wrong with you, like that scary movie The Exorcist. But we're talking about exercise. Your body isn't going to exercise itself, so you should be like me and go to the gym, or at least go to a walk, or for an even better idea, walk to the restaurant, because it's a 2-in-1. You're losing weight, and then you're going to treat yourself at the same time. So, let's say this. You go to a restaurant, okay? Make sure you decide that the restaurant is maybe 20 miles away from your house. Why not just walk to the restaurant? Because then you'll be burning calories. So by the time you eat all the food, it's like you never ate anything at all. It's a great balancement, guys. It's a guilt-free way to treat yourself. And on top of that, you're getting exercise. Not to mention, you gotta walk back. So there's your exercise, there's your treat, there's your dinner. I'm so smart. That's why you should always stick with me. Tapping on the glass doesn't bother me. I don't know why it bothers some fish, but I have a tolerance for that. Tapping on the glass, this is a real thing. You're not seeing anything. I'm Hercules the Shark. I'm Hercules the Shark. I'm live underwater, and I'm going to teach you some things under here, because they're not doing a good job anywhere else, which is why LA decided to hire me. I'm looking on my computer. Although the news is readily and available, I don't want to read the news today because for the last 3 shows, it's just been nothing but bad news. Now, why would I want to type it to my computer? Can you please tell me any news about sharks for this year? And the first thing smoking is talking about another shark biting people. What in the world are we doing here? I don't want people biting nobody. But there's some sharks out there that just can't be taught anything. I have to separate myself from those types of sharks, which is why I'm gainfully employed and I'm well-rounded. I grow my legs like Ariel, I walk on dry land, and I mingle amongst the human people. So far, so good. Nobody's ever been scared of me when I come up on dry land and talk with people, especially when I go to Long John Silver's, or when I go to a mom and pop shop and get something to eat. Not a salad, but some ribs or something. They're really nice. I'm hoping one day I can run into the actual owners of these buildings. It's always the workers there, but they're always nice to me. They want to take pictures with me. They're like, dude, Hercules, you're awesome, man. Here's some free hot sauce. And you know how much I love hot sauce. I love hot sauce so much, I've got my own hot sauce. But I don't mind when you human people give me bottles of hot sauce. The more the merrier. I don't bite people. What's wrong with you? You probably bite people. Well, you're wrong, because I'm Hercules the shark and I don't bite people, nor do I sample them anymore. I'm a well-rounded, highly educated shark who's got multiple degrees. I've gone to college, universities, above land, kinda, and under the sea. So, I don't bite people, but there's some other sharks who do, and I've been trying to teach them the ways of the sea. What is the word you human people say? A more humanitarian way to treat one another. In the name of humanitarianism, I, Hercules the shark, vow to be the shark ambassador to teach one shark at a time not to bite people and not to turn on one another. Just like in what was that movie called? Finding Nemo. Fish are friends, not food. We just cannot go turning on one another. So moving forward, you probably bite people. You probably bite people. No, poop poop. That's not your hot sauce. Because of you, we had to have special security, not to watch the neighbors at the parties, but to specifically protect the hot sauce. Do you guys know every time we have a family gathering, we hire special security not to watch the shark people and the fish at my party because they know how to behave. We have special security to watch the bottles of hot sauce. We have them under lock and key so no one comes to the party rummaging through our pantry, taking all the hot sauce back. Shark Master! Yes, I am your Shark Master. You get it. That's why you're here. How else are you going to learn about the deep blue sea and all of these waters if you don't tune in every Friday to see what I'm doing and talking about? Whatever. We don't do that here, but you're more than welcome to sit closely to the glass and educate yourself on the ways of the sea. Thank you so much for coming in. Thank you for all your thumbs up. I am not leaving, but since you're all here, I wanted to at least say that. My pizza should be here around 12 noon, and like I said, Pizza Hut said that they were sorry that my pizzas were cold for the past couple of deliveries, and they promised to make it up to me. See, I have a little pull now. I'm turning into some type of influencer. So much so that they called me while I was on here live streaming. Bring, bring. Someone else is calling. Hold on, guys. I don't know why people decide to call me when I go live, but hold on. Bring, 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 bring. I'm coming. Good gravy. Bring, bring. Hello, Hercules the Shark, what do you want? And just for the record, I'm live. I'm not going to push the mute button just because you decided to call me at this time. I gotta work. I've got cool people to entertain. They're here to listen to my life. So what do you want? No, I didn't ask for that. Look, I think you've got the wrong number. Hold on. Grandma? Did you order a fruit basket? Why does she do this all the time? I told her not to use that credit card. Do not use that credit card. Do not use that credit card. Grandma, don't worry about it. Look, I didn't order that. That was my grandma's. There's some way you can return that. Yeah, she charged it to my card. She's supposed to be charging that to her card. Wait a minute. I'm gonna go. Hang on just a second. Please hold. You guys, Grandma steady charges stuff on my card. She's got her own credit card. I'm getting ready to close my door because I don't want her to hear this. Hang on. Hello? Yeah, is my grandma's card on file? Yeah, Grandma Shark. Yeah, take my name off of that, please. And swap it out for hers. Charge it to her. I didn't want that. Yeah, bill it to Grandma Shark. We have the same address, but I'm not paying for that. Okay, thank you. Bye. Looks like this is turning into a business day, guys. All of this stuff that's happening, you're not supposed to be seeing happen. This is supposed to be some behind-the-scenes information. I'm not supposed to be getting telephone calls, answering phones while I'm on this live stream, taking care of business so you guys can be all in my business. But I bet you don't mind. Oh, Hercules the Shark is on. Let's get into his business because we don't have any business of our own to get into. Sardine pizza. Look, I don't know about all of that, but I can say I do like to lay it on heavy with the sardine oil. It's a pho flavor sardine oil that we're asking for, and those are some of the things that we don't have. You guys don't have above dry land, on dry land. So yeah, we do have fake sardine sauce, so I put that on my pizza. It's in my pantry. I've got 2 bottles left. So yeah, you're kind of right about the sardines, but it's a fake sardine flavored sauce that we sell down here. That's one of the things I cannot find online for some reason for our Amazon under the sea. Sardine pizza is terrific. You should open up your minds and try... Open up your minds and try different things, guys. Sardine pizza being one of them. Humans eat fish, which is a sad reality, but I know one thing for sure. You won't be eating shark meat anytime soon. I cannot save everybody. By the way, sharks don't drink water. Well, at least this shark doesn't drink water. I drink Powerade, preferably the purple kind. And I also like drinking Coca-Cola. I want to thank all of you cool people sending me Coca-Colas and Aquafina bottled waters. I don't know why you're sending me Aquafina bottled waters, but we just keep them in our shed, guys. I'm underwater. What's a shark gonna need to drink water for? Maybe it's part of some type of gag gift. Oh yeah, let's send Hercules the Shark cases of Aquafinas. Well, it's funny to me. I took your sardine sauce too. This man needs to be taking it for questioning. He's always taking all the condiments. That's why we have to keep everything under lock and key. It's nice to see that not Dr. Joker 11 is laughing at my pain. laughing at the fact that my condiments are being taken right under my nose and I have such a large shark nose. You see how high that is up there? This nose is better than Scooby-Doo's. Scooby-Doo has nothing on me. I have the world's best nose, and I can tell when something's wrong. The fact of the matter is just trying to figure out how to prove it. What do you want me to do? Just for fingerprints every time someone swipes my hot sauce? I've got other things to do. Like go outside and cut the grass. Well, I don't have to cut grass right now because it's winter time. It's a little bit too chilly for all that for us. But you guys know what I'm saying. I've got other things to be trying to do. So like I said, fish don't drink water. This shark doesn't. This shark drinks Powerade, preferably the purple kind. So far, we've got 9 people who participated in this survey. And you better not be picking Tarzan still. Gonna watch a movie tonight with my bros. What should I pick? Attack of the Killer Tomatoes is at 18%, Super Mario Brothers is at 55%, and Tarzan is at 27%. Weirdo, thank you. Yes, I am a weirdo. After all, I'm a living, breathing shark interacting with human people. It doesn't get much more weirder than that. But thank you for coming in because that means you're awfully brave. You are not dreaming. This is reality. You're not seeing things. You're not having a hallucination. There's so much more to this world, people, than just you. There's so much more, people, than just you walking around on dry land, flying around high and mighty in your helicopters and airplanes. There's me, the shark people, the chicken of the sea. I don't know why they named chicken of the sea when it's tuna fish in the can. I just don't get it to save my life. What's in the Sharknado? Yes, what in the Sharknado? What in the Sharknado parts 1, part 2, part 3, parts to infinity? She's Bruce the Shark Weird. Yeah, I'll take that. I'm quite sure I'm related to all of them. I'm a celebrity. He's a celebrity. I mean, all of the celebrity sharks seem to know one another. So, I fall into that bracket now that I'm a star here on Elay TV. On Fridays only, at least. That's my time slot. Fish Fry Fridays with Hercules the Shark. Back by popular demand because all of you people voted for me to come back. That's how I was able to secure my gainful employment. No longer do I have to start begging Discovery Channel or SeaWorld to hire me. You know SeaWorld didn't hire me. How in the world wouldn't SeaWorld want to hire all this greatness? It's too late now. Now filming Jaws Part 72. Tell me all about it. I wish I could meet Steven Spielberg, but I watched in the documentary that Steven Spielberg doesn't even want to make another Jaws. Or was that another Jurassic Park? Either way, it was with robots. And who wants to work with robots all day when you can work with people? And work with me. I'm the real deal. Why would you want to build a robot shark? What do you call those things? What in the Five Nights at Freddy's animatronics? Why would you want to have another shark movie and have a CGI shark or an animatronic shark when you could just hire me? I'm the real thing. Maybe you guys should put in the good word for Steven Spielberg and all the crazy people who are steady making Sharknadoes 1 through infinity. Say, look, guys, you need to turn it to Elay TV on Fridays. There's an actual living, breathing shark who will be more than grateful to take the part and probably not charge you an arm and a leg. Literally. Yeah, I'm not fish friendly, I'm people friendly. I won't bite anybody. I eat sandwiches, all that stuff. You saw me at SeaWorld back in the day. Yeah, probably because I was just a customer. They didn't hire me, so I believe you. You probably did see me in passing. You probably saw me one day when I was putting in an application. It's such a public humiliation filling out applications at SeaWorld. You know, I'm a fish. Why do I gotta fill out stacks of paperwork? You humans need to get it together. That's why you're going down in financial flames. Why would you have fish filling out paperwork? I'm a fish. That's all you need to know. Moving forward. We've been on here for almost 40 minutes and it don't even seem like I've scratched the surface today. So far, for all of my cool people who have been coming in, thank you so much for pressing the like. The likes are great because it's just as great. At the start of the hour, we talked about me having technical difficulties, or should I say food delivery issues with Pizza Hut. They called me on the line, they apologized, so that means that they're watching. So I want to give a big shout out to Pizza Hut. And number 2, now we don't have 2 restaurants to worry about. The only restaurant we have to worry about now is Wendy's. For all of you people who don't know about Wendy's, I recommend you watch all my other videos. Wendy's and I have an issue. And that's all I'm going to say. For those of you who know what's going on with Wendy's, the restaurant, and I, you already know. This is fantastic. I don't like this. I disapprove. This is fantastic. Welcome to my mixed reviews. I tell you, I send you people, you poor people, through a whirlwind of confusion. But that's what happens because your teachers don't teach you guys anything on dry land. They just tell you sharks are for Disneyland. Sharks don't talk to people. Sharks aren't smart. They teach you that sharks just swim around in the water and bite people all day. So I understand why you're confused, and I'm so sorry you're confused. I don't like this. I disapprove. This is fantastic. From the bottom of my belly, I deeply apologize for your teachers not teaching you a thing about us. Now you're all confused. This is happening. Come closer. Tap on the glass. I promise I won't bite your hand. I don't need people, nor do I sample them anymore. Perhaps in the past shark life, but I've turned a new leaf, or should I say, I've turned a new fin. I went to shark jail. Perhaps I'll talk about that in the summer. I'm a reformed shark. Shark fin soup. They've got fake shark fin soup somewhere up there on dry land. So of course I did try the fake shark fin soup. You know, just like how some of you people eat tofu like Beast Boy from, what is that show, Teen Titans Go? I eat fake fish flavored food from time and again. Maybe on my birthdays or when I'm trying to be fancy schmancy. Yes, sharks are kind. That's why I took the liberty to be the shark ambassador. I have to teach you people something. Feel free to share me in your school. Say, look, I had a one-on-one personal encounter with a living, breathing shark. I was looking right at it. I tapped it while it was behind the glass and it didn't bark. Arr, 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 arr. And it didn't snap at me, and it was kind, and it taught me things. I teach you things. I like to cook. I like to barbecue. I check books out of the human people's library. And I return them on time, sometimes. I'm not perfect, but I bring the books back in perfect order. What more could you want from a shark, people? You guys have any shark questions while I'm here having a good time spending time with all of you people? Unfortunately, one day, I had to get into the meat and the potatoes of how fish sticks were made. It really made my tummy turn over. It's a sad shame what you humans do to the poor fish who just don't make it out. I think I'm gonna have to start gumming up there on dry land a little more than what I do because the way you make fish sticks is awful. Now that's a horror story. That's reality TV for us. Are you by chance related to the shark that's in the movie Jaws? Yeah, you know what? I am. And welcome in. Hi, Finn, to you. Bam. Of course I am. For all of you who are wondering who I'm talking with, I'm streaming on two things at one time. So I'm talking to some of you over here on the vertical, and I'm talking to some of you over there on the horizontal. Vertical, horizontal, vertical, horizontal, tomato, tomato. That's one reason I need to go to airplane school. If I cannot tell the difference between vertical and horizontal, there's no way I need to be flying an airplane. Pizza Hut and I are building a great rapport apparently, so there's no anguish between the two of us. And they're gonna also give me a couple of free items. I'm curious to see what in the world you're doing for these surveys. Look, I already told you what I think the movie Tarzan is about. And I hope you guys don't let that win. Gonna watch a movie tonight with my bros. What should I pick? So far, you guys are picking Attack of the Killer Tomatoes. That's at 31%. That's getting higher. Have you guys seen the Attack of the Killer Tomatoes? Is that a good movie? Do you guys like watching the Attack of the Killer Tomatoes? I've never seen it. I've heard of it. What is it? Ketchup bottles attacking the town? You know, who knows? Then we've got Super Mario Brothers coming in at 44%. And then Tarzan is at 25%. I don't understand Tarzan. Just doesn't make sense to me. But I had to put it in there because those are the choices. One of the choices my brother want to watch and another choice my neighbor wants to watch. I'm not even getting ready to get involved in what grandma's watching. I'm just glad she's going to do her thing somewhere else on the other side of the house so I can hang out with my brother and my male friends for the weekend. Will I be barbecuing? I will be barbecuing on Sunday. Tonight, we're getting Pizza Hut. That's coming at 12 o'clock today. Barbecuing is on Sunday the following day. Of course, we're going to have the burgers. We're going to have the hot dogs. I'm thinking about grilling a few pieces of chicken because I may want to make a barbecue chicken sandwich later on come Monday. But those are usually the things I like to make on rotation. You guys, I'm barbecuing at least once a week, even during the winter time. I love to get out there and grill. It's one of the greatest pastimes. Sometimes I don't want to eat the barbecue, but I'll get out there and grill and place orders for my neighbors. They'll be like, dude, Hercules, the barbecue's smelling great and I don't feel like making dinner. I just got in late from work. Can you put me on some chicken legs? You know, and they even pay me. Sometimes I don't take all of the money, but sometimes I do. So yeah, I barbecue for my neighbors because it's fun. For those of you who are wondering what's going on with Grandma, you know, she's selling cookies and they're doing great. She's handling things on her own right now. She's getting her friends involved, so it's less I have to worry about, thankfully. I mean, I cannot do it all. I mean, I can do it all. I'm better than Superman. What's that man's real name? Clark Kent. Clark Kent's got nothing on. Your boy Hercules the shark. I can do it all, but I don't want to do it all. So I distribute the weight around. Someone was wondering one day on the account of my brother burning down the kitchen because he was too busy playing a virtual reality game in the kitchen and not watching the crescent rolls. Am I ever going to let my brother cook again? Not unsupervised. Not in my house. No. Not for a good while. My brother is on kitchen probation. When and if he goes into the kitchen to cook again, someone will be in there with him from this moment going on. He cannot have access to the virtual reality video game goggles while he's cooking. He got all into the game. I mean, he was, yeah. I don't know what he was playing. Maybe he was playing Mortal Kombat or something. But he was in the kitchen, looking crazy, like he was fighting a war amongst himself. But he was playing a video game. The Crescent Rolls went into flames, and you guys know the rest. It's great to see that Space Boy is laughing at my pain of the kitchen getting set ablaze because my brother was playing virtual reality games in the kitchen while he was supposed to be watching the food. I'm just glad it didn't turn into one of those situations where I had to walk 30 miles to the hospital. I hope I don't have to experience that again. For those of you who know, who's been following me for all these months, you know what happened to me that led me to have to go to the hospital in the first place. I'm only going to say one hint. The macaroni and the cheeses. It's the macaroni and the cheeses, guys. Stay away from the macaroni. Stay away from the macaroni and the cheeses. It will make your stomach bloat, and then you're going to be in a world full of hurt. I'm looking on my list of things to do before I get ready to boogie on out of here. I don't even have to take Grandma Shark anywhere today. She's good to go, apart from those... What was that? A fruit basket? Grandma, I gotta really keep an eye on my grandma. She's, like I said, she's got her own credit card. She's got her own business. She's set up now. I don't have to put her on an allowance. I set her up with her own business. She's financially making money on her own by selling home baked goods. There's no reason she should be charging anything on my credit card. There's no reason at all. Why would she be charging anything on my card? I set her up for greatness. I set her up for success. So why is she putting fruit baskets on my card? You guys, the fruit basket was $109. Look, it's coming today, so maybe it's for her friends when they have their girls' night out at the movies, but nonetheless, I said take that off my bill. I'm not paying $100 and whatever for a fruit basket. Grandma must have lost her mind. We're going to have a small conversation about that because she's not supposed to be doing that. Not on my watch, not with my money. Like I said, for contractual obligations, I have to say this since I'm on here longer. Monday through Fridays, we're here at 5 a.m. ET time. And then Monday and Tuesdays, you get the cow. Wednesdays, you get It's the Intentionally Regularly Long live stream show with Baskethead, where all you silly people pile up in a tin can and fly around in space and watch movies and eat popcorn. What's wrong with you people? You're brave people. Why would you want to go pile up in the tin can, fly around in space and watch movies? There's so much stuff going on dry land and under the water. Now you're going out in space with Baskethead to fly around the sun. Put yourself in danger. On Thursdays, you get Elay TV, Freestyle Thursdays, but enough with all of that. On Friday, the moment you've been waiting for, your boy Hercules the Shark. This is the shark. This is the show. This is the show. This is the shark. Moo, moo, bark, bark, moo, moo, bark, bark. This is the shark. This is the show. This is the show. This is the shark. Moo, moo, bark, bark, moo, moo, bark, bark. Yeah, oh, Baskethead. Yeah, are you guys really watching Baskethead? Are you guys really hopping on the mothership and flying around in space and eating snacks and Wheaties and breakfast sandwiches and putting on sunglasses? You guys are going to make me want to go. It makes me feel like I'm missing out. Maybe I'll join Baskethead one day if he'll let me and I watch the movie with you guys. I'm starting to feel left out. I'm looking through the computer right now. What did Baskethead do yesterday? I'm on Google, guys. I'm being nosy. I gotta see what's going on with this Baskethead situation. I think he's starting to outnumber me. Nobody outnumbers me. I'm Hercules the Shark. The whole reason Elay's got all these subscribers is because of me. Don't tell her I said that. But the whole reason Elay TV platform is standing on two legs is because of me and all of you people coming in wanting to see my life because it's so interesting. And then you'll get educated on stuff underwater because your teachers aren't telling you nothing about real life underwater. Do you know that we have jails underwater where we send the bad fish? Bad fish go to jail, we go to work, we go to school, we drive cars. You guys don't know any of that stuff because they're not teaching you nothing. Baskethead, I'm looking at it now on the computer. Ramayana, what's that? A movie watch. Maybe I'll slip in next Wednesday to see what's going on. No one's gonna outshine me. If you get a submarine Hercules, we can't float around. Now that's a good idea. Maybe I should rent out a submarine so you guys can start hanging out with me on Fridays underwater. You need to do a poll on that, bro. I'll have to take that. I'll have to take that into some deep consideration. I'm getting ready to wrap up the survey. Hope you guys picked something nice. It says here, gonna watch a movie tonight with my bros. Super Mario Brothers came in first place. Attack of the Killer Tomatoes is at 31%, and Tarzan is at 25%. What did you guys vote over here? Attack of the Killer Tomatoes is at 33%. You guys, everything is a tie on the other stream. You guys are making this difficult for me. Oh, Gravy Train dog food. Gravy Train dog food. I want to thank you guys for coming into the show today and pressing the like button and blah, 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 all the stuff YouTube says we have to say, but I really mean it. Thank you so much for coming into the show today and pressing the like because it really helps out everyone and it helps out Elay. You think Baskethead is more popular. So you guys, before I head out of here, you have anything else to say before I leave for the weekend? Because I got to get started. Pizza Hut's coming at noon. I've got to get the house cleaned up before I start my movie time. All right. Until next time, guys, it's your boy Hercules the Shark, back by popular demand. Welcome to Fish Fry Fridays. You guys have really been cool. Thank you so much for coming in. Until next time, I'll end with the song. Oh, this is the shark. This is my show. This is my show. This is the shark. Moo, moo, bark, bark, moo, moo, bark, bark. This is the shark. This is my show. This is my show. This is the shark. Moo, moo, bark, bark, moo, moo, bark, bark. See you guys later! And thank you for helping me pick a movie. We're going to watch Super Mario Brothers. Once again, thank you so much for helping making my movie night that much easier. And I'm so glad you guys didn't pick Tarzan. No one wants to watch Tarzan. Enjoy the sardine sauce if you still have any. You got that right. You better believe it. I'm going to enjoy that sardine sauce. Hi, fin to all of my cool people. Bye, guys.